Hello, everybody, and God bless. So, I had this encounter yesterday. And so, what happened was all of a sudden I could feel this overwhelming anger. Like, I felt so angry, and it made me start crying, and I felt pain, like, right here in my neck from the anger. I was just like, it was like bubbling up anger. And it wasn't mine. I couldn't control it. I was like, I don't know what this is. And it was just overwhelming, and I was just crying so hard. And And I told my mom about it. I was like, this is just painful. And so, and I was like, I don't know if it's from God or the devil, because I don't know what it is. And so, what confirmed for me that it was from God was that I was sitting down and I was still feeling the pain, and I wasn't even grabbing my neck. I was just like grabbing like my chest. And my daughter walks up to me and she touches my neck. And I'm like, how does she know that is my neck? And, um, and then for some, I just felt like that this anger is from God. And so I got up and I started walking around the house, and I don't know, I couldn't, like, I just walked away from where my mom and my sister were, and I just started repenting for everything I could possibly think of. And I just knew that part of the anger was from people dishonoring his Sabbath. And I was just like, I'm gonna just repent for every little thing I can think of. And then all of a sudden, I started slowly remembering different things that God showed me and stuff, like how I made it, how I felt his anger before, and he was like, it's not for you. And then all of a sudden, like in the middle of me crying, I'm still feeling this pain. I just started laughing, and I just felt this overwhelming joy. And at this point, it was like the pain was like the effects of having pain. You know, when you have pain and it's just slowly going away, and you can still feel like you had pain there. That makes sense. But I just felt this overwhelming joy, and I just started laughing. And I was like, what is going on? And then my mom comes in the kitchen where I was at, because I just walked away. And I was like, God got me over here looking like I'm crazy. And because my daughter, too, she came back up to me because I walked out. She came up to me. And she's like, oh, mommy. And I was like, no, like, I'm laughing. And she's like, oh, okay. She's laughing with me. And all of a sudden, I just started seeing myself back in that field. And I've had a vision like this before when I was in a field of purple flowers. And for some reason, I just wanted to say purple lilies. And so when I told my mom purple flowers, she was thinking lavender. And I was like, no, like, lilies is what I'm thinking of. And I'm not even sure if there's such thing as a purple lilies. But anyways, so, and I started twirling, and it's like I could see that I was in the living room, but I also could see that I was in that field of flowers. And last time I had a vision like this, it was the same field this time, and I could see myself in real life, like this time, in and out of that past vision and this vision. And last time I had that other vision, I saw myself in a distance, but this time it was me. Like, I literally looked down at my clothes, and it just kept going in and out of the dress I was wearing. And I knew, like, I looked up and I could see the rim of the hat that I was wearing. And then I looked up in like the ceiling, because I was at home, so it was an open vision. And I'm seeing our ceiling, but then it was just like going in and out, and it was the sky. And last time I had that vision, it was just showing peace, and was showing that God's like, this is planned for me to just be full of peace. But that's pretty much what happened. And the anger, I just knew, like, people dishonoring his Sabbath, people who are just really running away from him, and he is trying his best to call out to you, and people are just running and running and running, and it's almost like it's too far gone for them. So I think that's why I was just crying as well, because I just felt bad for those people. And but when God had made me feel that joy, I was like, okay, well, so the anger's not for me, but I still feel bad because, like, shouldn't I still be crying for those people? And I just felt in my spirit, like, right now, just feel the joy. Feel the joy of the Lord right now. And I was like, okay, we're just going to feel this joy. And so I just felt that joy. And so I just wanted to go ahead and let you guys know the experience that I had. And I'm just gonna go ahead and upload this because my computer is also somewhat having issues. Like, it is working, but it's really, really slow, and it's because of my daughter, and that's a whole nother story. But don't worry, like, I can still do my videos and I'm perfectly fine. So I'm not like asking for anything, but I'm just saying I'm just gonna go ahead and upload this because I'm not sure my computer's gonna take what I gotta do. But yeah, God bless you. Have a nice one.